you lovelies. I am so glad that you decided to come spend a little time with me today. It's kind of a gloomy, rainy, cold day again here in Middle Tennessee, and my mood is matching. Been having a pretty rough week, and just trying to move through it. I'm out trying to do some food delivery today, and thought I'd stop and have a break and chat with you all, see how everybody's doing. I hope your day is filled with blessings and grace, and that you're in a sunnier, happier spot than I am. I had someone ask me if exactly what's going on. Am I feeling depressed about something in particular? And I just kind of chuckled to myself because I thought, well, no, I think it's just the grief. And I realized that there's not a whole lot of difference between what goes on when you're depressed or when you're grieving. They're kind of similar emotional states. I've experienced depression before in my life. Nothing major. I don't take pills or anything like that for this sort of thing. It just isn't something that I feel comfortable doing. But I haven't ever really needed to do it either. I know some folks have really severe depression and they need that. And I feel bad for them that they do, that they suffer that way. It's just not something that I've ever been good with. So, and now, of course, the grief is the predominant emotion in my life. And I guess there is a lot of similarities. You don't really feel like doing too much. There are a lot of days this week where I just kind of wished that there was either a big old dark cave someplace I could crawl inside, or maybe sometimes if it just a black hole would just open up and slurp me down. And it's never like so severe that, I would ever consider harming myself. I could never do that, and that would just hurt my youngest baby girl, and I'm not going to do that to her. And I wouldn't do that personally because I think that it would be a disappointment to God. And so I just try and get up and put that foot forward and hope for the day, hope that it will be a blessed day, hope that I can get through it, and then after my chores or my work is done, that I can sit and rest and relax. And there's a lot of times when I just need some mindless TV, and I've got plenty of that to watch, or I try sometimes to read, but I find reading right now is very difficult. I've tried on a couple of different occasions to read a couple of books that I have, and I have a really tough time with retention, like any kind of short-term memory kind of thing. Long-term I'm fine with, it seems. I don't have any problems remembering the past, but short-term memory for me is a challenge, and so you use a lot of that when you're reading. So when I can sit down and pick up a book and read 3 pages and say, what did I just read? I'm not retaining anything. So, um, so that's sad, because I don't like doing that. But sometimes, well, lately, not sometimes, just don't have a choice. Even reading like small posts, I'll go out on some of the other social media platforms, and I have such a hard time reading through people's posts and then comments after that. I just shut it all off, because it's just too hard to. I get I get frustrated at the fact that I do have such a hard time retaining information, and if I don't write stuff down, if something pops in my head and I don't write it down, boy, it falls out really fast. And I really attribute all of this to the grief. It's been so much more complicated over the past year and a half than just, I don't know. To me, depression is simpler, but not. It feels like depression is just what I'm feeling about my situation and about me and about things that I want to do, or that kind of thing, or I can't do. But the grief surrounds the loss of LaNay, and so it feels the same in some regard, but in other moments or in other elements, it's just far more intense, because I have all of the sadness and I miss her. I miss her very much. And there's nothing I can do to change that or to bring her back. So you just have to, well, I try to be still and let myself feel what I need to. I can't always do that. Stopping, not working, and allowing myself to just mourn isn't an option. You gotta work. And I can't run around with tear-stained face and my eyes all red and puffy. I mean, I have to put the focus on the job at hand and making that money so that we can pay those bills. I know I complain a lot about that. It's just hard, and I think I'm complaining a lot about it because it's physically getting harder for me to do it. My feet and legs are in pretty bad shape. So it can be really challenging, especially if I have to climb a lot of stairs, or if I have to walk far away from, park far away from a restaurant's door so I don't. I try to sneak in real fast, grab the order, and get out. So I'm not sure what to do about that. But I'll have to figure out something, because it really can't keep going on like this for very much longer, I don't think. But I think I've mentioned before, I worked for an annuity company in Los Angeles for 12 years, and I got early retired, is how they coin it. And so I had to use my retirement to live on. And so unfortunately, now, got to be out there working. Got to get out and make a little bit of coin, as they say. I don't know who they are, but people say it, so. And still trying to grow my little channel here, and I'm hoping that maybe I'll get her going and subsidize my income so that it won't be maybe quite as hard. It would sure be nice to be able to have some time to grieve and not have to worry about bills and buying groceries and, all the other life challenges that come along. So that's what I'm hoping for. So I would appreciate you all subscribing and liking my videos and helping them grow. Helping my channel grow, not my videos. They don't grow. But helping the channel grow and keeping it going. Because I think we can all, as I've said before, support each other. This is not an easy time to have to go through a severe loss. And sometimes if you're all alone, it's even harder. I mean, as I've said before, I'm blessed with my Lauren, and I don't know what we would do without each other. But some people may not be that fortunate to have that special someone that can help them through. I'm here. I would love to be a friend of yours, or at least a cyber friend, and be there if you needed somebody to talk to, and if you want to share your story. Again, it's an email address. You can send me an email. It's down in the description. You can always leave a comment, and I'll be happy to respond back if I can help in any way. But all I do know is that right now, it's some kind of dark days. But I just keep taking little baby steps until I can get back out into the light. And I hope that if you're struggling, that you'll think about doing that too. Just be patient, be kind to yourself. We need that. We need that self-care, especially if we're on our own. And just be your own light. Be kind to yourself, and don't give up hope. We all need to hang on to that hope that's out there for us. Because tomorrow could be a completely different day. A couple hours from now it could be different. You just never know. But I do appreciate you coming by and listening to me again. I hope in some small way my content and my videos are relatable. They're helping. You don't feel so alone. And like I said, if you do, throw a like on it. Feel free to subscribe and get in touch with me if you need to just vent something off. I'd be happy to read through it and respond back. Anyway, I hope you all have a very blessed day. I'm going to go finish my deliveries so I can go home and have a nice, long, restful evening. That's what my hope is for. So, you all take care, and I will see you at the next one. All right. Bye-bye.